This is Greg Powers, Dave Campbell's Texas Football, and I'm out here at the Next Level Athlete Texas Top 100 Showcase. Look, Carlon Jones, Bay City, 4-star, committed to USC, and we'll get to talk about all that. But I want to kind of like relive some memories here with you, man. It was a year ago I saw you walk through these doors, and I remember a conversation that we had back then. You didn't have a lot of attention at that time, and I said, what, don't worry about it. It's going to be coming to you, and it did, man. What was that ride like just in general, starting kind of like the off season going into your senior year before you really went on a remarkable run, getting a lot of offers and a lot of attention from a lot of colleges. It was a pretty cool thing to watch.
Yeah, and I would give a lot of props to this camp. I just made sure to stay consistent, work every day, stay on the grind, and I ended up doing pretty well at the camp. Made a couple mistakes, corrected them, made sure I paid attention to detail what the coach was telling me, corrected it, won the reps, and I think having 7 coaches in my inbox the next week after. So the camp does work, and I'm coming out here to watch one of my boys do the same.
Yeah, just kind of talk about Bay City, what it was like playing there. And, you know, one thing that I was impressed with watching you go through the process is that you're always looking out for your teammates, trying to make your program better, trying to make your community better.
Yeah, I'm always training for it. But when I came into high school, we were on a downfall year. From when we were in 8th grade, we were in 0-9. So it was a great feeling turning that program around for my 4 years. We had to end up having a great season my senior year and my junior year also. So a lot of people are starting to get a lot of looks now. Cameron Spencer, I don't know where he's at, but it's starting to come along now. Everybody's starting to get their looks. Everybody got a couple offers, so I'm glad that we're starting to have a lot more kids on signing day than we have had for the past couple of years now. So that's a blessing.
It's great to have good ambassadors for the recruiting process and the sport in general, because a lot of guys, it takes some time to figure it out, right? Like, you're going to have to figure out that recruiting process, and you actually come from a school that doesn't produce a ton of talent like what you're going to say, like North Shore, right? Yeah. Like Bay City Bay City is more off of the beaten path, is what I would say for recruiters. What advice would you give to kids that are going through the same process that you did? I mean, one, not to get discouraged, I think, but other things to like look at as you go through the process.
Yeah, because when I was younger, I used to get discouraged because in 8th grade, we were on a downfall year, so we were like, man, we need a new head coach. We need more attention in Bay City. So my dad was convinced we need to go to Katy or somewhere bigger for me to have this opportunity. But my mom convinced him, don't get discouraged. He's going to bring the cameras to Bay City. All you have to do is go promote yourself. You can't just stay in one area and expect colleges to come look at you. You have to go to camps like Next Level. I made sure to travel the world to Louisiana, different places to give myself exposure. And then the cameras got brought to Bay City. So I made sure to put in the work, not get discouraged, keep my composure, keep my grades right, and keep working and never get discouraged, and keep your faith in God, and the cameras will come to you, for sure.
One thing I like to say, too, is a lot of kids don't understand that they are being recruited when coaches follow them on social media, right? That's an opportunity that some kids aren't getting. When a coach follows you on social media, that is some level of interest. Make sure that you follow up with that interest. And if you get invited to an unofficial visit or something like that, try to go.
Yeah, you have to go, because on my first unofficial was UTSA. Every other kid had an offer. I got a little bit discouraged. I was confused. I was like, why? 'Cause I was the first kid to go on campus. But it's an eye test. They want to look and see, cause, a lot of kids lie about their height, their weight. They want to make sure you fit the description that you have on your Twitter. You might say you got your 6'2", 200 something. Yeah, they got to look at you. So when I went and took the eye test, got suited up, took pictures in the suit, I went back home. A couple days later, I got the offer.
Yeah.
Don't get discouraged just because unofficials do matter. I'm not saying you have to go out of state, but the people that are in state, I would suggest that you take the visit, because it's all about the eye test.
If you could afford it, go is what I say. Like, if you could afford it, go.
If you're able to do it, you're financially stable to do it, I recommend you go if you want to be put in the position.
You had some really good opportunities. You decided that USC was your future home. What was it about the Trojans, that LA lifestyle, that you fell in love with, a kid going from Texas to Cali?
Yeah. It really was Ohio State. I was being real biased about it, because that was who it really was. Because I went to Ohio State, and I went to USC the next week, and I was like, I'm going to go to Ohio. Ohio's going to get me to the league. That's what I was focused on. But more so, I was like, academics come later. But my mom went in my mom's room, talked about when we were at USC, and she's like, this is the place for you. She opened my mind that academics, like, I want to be a business major.
Okay.
I want to be in real estate and a clothing brand while I'm in college. So get it started early, like start now, start relax later, So, and in the city of LA, is so many businesses, so many entrepreneurs, so many clothing, and so many connections rather than the city of Columbus. So that's why I chose USC. more.
Credit to mama?
Yes, that's what I would say. For my parents, my dad, my mom and dad, they both feel like that was the place for me.
What were some of the highlights out there just that you fell in love with?
I had a good connection with the players that I were with. They were younger. They had the same energy as me because I'm a cool, laid back dude. So I don't really go out much. And they were saying the same thing. It was a real cool environment. You know, city of LA is beautiful. Chill on the beach, it's like real relaxing.
There you go.
I could fall asleep out on the beach. So that's a great environment. Because I always dreamed about living in LA also. So that's also a good plus for me. I can start living there for my next 3 to 4 years.
Carlon Jones, Bay City's 4-star defensive lineman, one of the best recruits in the class of 2024. Man, congratulations on your decision to go to USC, and congratulations on all the attention that came your way. I know we can't wait to watch you play in ball in college.
Thank you.